line mates go head to head last night on a pretty big stage.
It was fun. It was an exciting game to watch, and for it to go to overtime and be see that arena so juiced. It was fun to watch. Those guys did amazing.
What are you expecting from them? I guess there might be some fatigue, but to have that kind of energy and environment, what are you kind of expecting for them coming back now?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously they're going to get some rest, and I know that there's going to be a little soreness, and those look like challenging games. But I think that a lot of guys are getting some rust off here and in this locker room, so I don't think that they're going to have to worry about that too much. So hopefully they come back and have a lot of confidence and really help our team.
Obviously, a lot of intensity just throughout the tournament between Canada and the U.S. Do you get those emotions going at all as a spectator watching your country?
Yeah, I mean, I do for sure. Playing Team Canada a few times in my career, it's easy to get up for those games, and you're just so fired up, and it's just being a fan of it, just watching it. It's pretty special to watch that rivalry, and it was just a fun night in general. So.
Are you watching their line mates, especially guys like Matthews was playing with, and is there anything you can take from the guys that you can take forward?
Yeah, a little bit. I saw it. It got switched up there throughout the game, and I think all those players I could take a lot from. It's fun to watch the best on best, and even guys from Canada. There's things that you can take from every player and try to make your game better. So I watched it closely. I obviously ISO cammed Mitch and Austin pretty good when they played. So yeah, I took some notes for sure.
What did you see on the ISO cam of Mitch last night?
He's making plays, he's making good moves, and setting guys up, in good areas, and that's what he does here on a daily basis. So I think he excelled in that for sure.
And Austin, comes out on the losing end, but 2 primary assists. What do you see from him last night?
He's just creating opportunities for everyone. I think if he's not scoring, he's creating opportunities and he's creating chances, and he's making things happen. So he did phenomenal.
What was your reaction when David scored that goal?
Yeah, I'm upset. Obviously, I had a few friendly bets in here in this locker room, so it's I don't want to see it happen. But how the game goes, and at the Olympics, I'm going to be excited to watch those guys go at it again.
What was on the line last night for you?
Just a few $100, but that's don't have to worry about that too much. We'll run those back.
Who will be smiling about it today?
What's that?
Who would be on the winning side of those wagers?
Gosh, all the Canadians really. It was just Canadians versus US, yeah.
For you, does it make you kind of motivated? It's deep, obviously, the American talent, but you're certainly on the way up. Does it watching that make you kind of give you something to aim for at all in your mind?
Yeah, for sure. It's always stay motivated and want to earn my chance to get to play for my country again. Got to work my tail off to earn that chance. But yeah, I'm obviously I saw that JT said he was a little jealous, and I think everyone is a little jealous. That's fun hockey to be a part of. So. I'm just going to stay motivated and, see what happens.
When we spoke to you in Vancouver, you said the break would be good to rest up. What impact did the break make on you?
Yeah, it was nice. I got to go down to Arizona and just see my fam and get some sun. And, it was nice to relax and, get fully healthy. And, it's nice to get back on the ice. I feel excited again to get the second half going.
Fully healthy, was that just the shoulder thing, or were there just everything?
Just all around, yeah. I think everyone's, it's a long season, a lot of games, so I think everyone's just trying to get, fully healthy.
And you're feeling that way?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I feel phenomenal. So.
What stood out, John, watching that game last night?
Yeah, I think just great hockey. That's as high as the level can go, really. It's only. The game only continues to get better and better, and you get best on best internationally with what's on the line. And 2 great countries, a great rivalry. It's special to see that, and it's not like it's just wide open and a 6-5 type of game. It's just the level of play and execution and pace, and then obviously when there are plays that happen, just like Connor's goal, it's amazing to watch. We don't see it often. It's great to see it get started back up again, and obviously next year and what's ahead, the years to come. So you can see how passionate and how proud guys are to play for their country.
What was your reaction when you saw that same question, when you saw McDavid score that goal?
Yeah, I went to bed after the 3rd period, so I turned it on this morning. My kids get up at the same time, so you know, you never know how long the game was going to go with how well both teams were playing, how tight the game was, and then when I turned it back on and watched the overtime, obviously the quality of chances that the U.S. had, and some great saves by Binnington, and then great play by Mitchie, and obviously such a special player. Obviously a great moment for him, and score a big goal and make Canada proud, and certainly you know, it's amazing to see those types of moments, you know, and without these events we don't get them. So, you know, from Sid's goal in 2010, Henderson's goal, you know, Gretzky to Lemieux, Ruzioni in 80. Without these events, we don't get those types of special moments that make a lasting impact on the game. So, great to see, and obviously a big one for Connor.
What do you think that'll mean for Mitch, setting up the tying goal on a great play, and then obviously the winning goal?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can make a key play, a critical play, and you know, the deciding factor in the game, you know, which game has so many plays to it, but on a winning goal, especially what he does so well, and find the open man, and his ability to deliver it, the timing, all those sorts of things. Great play by him. Awesome moment for him and for the team and for Canada. So certainly I think great for him to allow that to propel himself going forward. Not just the play that he made, but I think just the whole participation in the tournament. And clearly I think everyone saw what a special tournament it was, and just the level of play, the intensity, the pride that was shown by every player, by all four countries. So, and great experience for him, as well as Willie and Austin. So great for those guys. It was a lot of fun to watch, and certainly I know they'll be motivated coming back here to take that and grow from it, and help us in the stretch run here.
Were you in on any of the bets that were going around the room?
I was not. I think it was pretty obvious who I'd be pulling for. So it's just excited to watch a great hockey game. Something, like I said, we don't see often. It's been a long time, and obviously being Canadian and being on that side of it in the World Cup and the Olympics, when I got to play in those opportunities, obviously you know how special it is. So I was just taking it in and watching a great game and rooting on the country.
Were your kids just as excited to find out who won? And can I ask?
They were very excited. So they were really thrilled to see Mitchie make a great play too. They love him. Always ask me about him, and always when they come around the room or when I come home from a road trip, ask about the guys and how they're doing. They always want to say hi to Mitchie. So like I said, great play by him. Great to see him deliver a big play and a big moment on a great stage.
Did he message him afterwards?
I
Did you
messaged
heard
him this
back?
morning.
Yeah.
I haven't heard back, so I either hopefully he's getting a lot of sleep. If he's not, that's okay too. Obviously, I'm sure that was. I'm sure, you know, anytime you accomplish something really unique and special, you want to soak it in and enjoy it.
Was it tough to go to bed last night, or is that just you sticking to your routines there?
Yeah, I mean, usually I like to get to bed a little bit earlier, so you definitely stay up. But then once you go to OT, and it's not like it was what we saw Saturday with the 3-on-3 and it's 10 minutes and whatnot. You never know. So yeah, that's the nice thing about DVR, right? So I was able to just tape it, and when I woke up and turn it on and be able to watch the end of it with my family.
How many hours do you feel like you want or you need every night?
I love as much as I can get. So there's nights that are better than others, but anytime you can get a good solid 8 hours, it you know, puts you up for success. I wouldn't say I got quite that, but I was happy that I got what I got and saw a good result when I woke up.
Where do you feel like you're at? It's tough, a break in the middle of the season. Saw you doing some stuff afterwards. Like, how are you feeling coming off the break?
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, you got to get back out there and play. So I was really happy to get back before the break. I wasn't really sure with the injury if that was going to be possible. I knew it was going to be tight, and a lot of credit to our performance and medical staff and helping me get back and playing after missing a little over 2 weeks. So feeling even better from that, but still, you know, you get some time off and you haven't played a game in 2 weeks, getting back up to speed, but every day better and better. So do what you got to do to get some rest, but also stay sharp and make sure mentally and physically you're ready to go, and then obviously maximize the practice time that you have this week. Especially, we're going to be on the road quite a bit here over the next little while, so not being here in our own facility and some of the things that they can really use to your benefit. So just try to make the most of it and do what you got to do to be ready to play. And whatever the case, I'm sure there's going to be things that feel okay tomorrow, feel good, and maybe other things that don't. But you just got to go out there and compete and put your best foot forward. And I think it'll be pretty quick. Not just myself, but everyone get back up to speed and feel the intensity of the stretch run here.
What's the last few days been like for you? Were you able to get a bit of a kind of a break in coming off the Four Nations?
Yeah, I got a couple of days, so that was nice to just relax a little bit for sure.
Did you watch the game last night? And if so, who were you cheering for?
Yeah, it was. I watched it till the third period, so then I shut it off. So, for me, it didn't really matter. I mean, I had two great teammates on both teams, so it was going to be a good one for one of them and a tougher one for the other. But they both played great, so happy about that.
What do you think of the way, I'm sure you saw the highlight, the way Mitch was able to elevate in that moment last night, set up 2 goals, including the winner? Like, what goes through your mind when you see him do that?
Yeah, it was very nice plays. I actually didn't see the last one, but I saw the one to tie it up, so that was a great play. So I'll have to take a look at the last one.
What did you make of the tournament? Just how intense it was, how much guys cared, and really what it turned out to be?
Yeah, it was lots of fun being there, and being with the fellow Swedes and stuff was fun, and yeah, they did a great job.
It's such a tight turnaround for you, especially for Austin, Mitch. Like, what's it going to be like jumping back, do you think, for you and for those guys coming off that experience, back into NHL regular season games?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be not too bad. I mean, at least I got a few days off. They're kind of, coming here to play tomorrow, so that's a little bit tougher. But yeah, I mean, we've been playing hockey the entire time, so we're lucky that way. A lot of players in the league have been off.
You've experienced what it's like to win a gold medal internationally and to be the MVP. Like, what does that do for you? Do you think like Mitch will have a little bit more of a momentum behind him or an energy boost? Like, what can that do for you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's been buzzing all year, so he kept that going in the tournament, and yeah, I mean, it gives you for sure a boost. But I mean, he already knows he's a great player, and same with Austin.
Do you plan on being involved in the Olympics next year? And now that we're doing this every sort of 2 years, best on best.
And you got to be picked to be a part of it. So if I'm picked, 100%.
You've played with these guys like Marner and Matthews for a long time, but do you grow a better appreciation when you play them in that sort of environment?
So I didn't play against Austin. He was out against us, and yeah, against Mitch, we were out there quite a bit against each other, I felt like, but I mean, such a fast-paced game, so it wasn't really that much you could really notice each other,
What did you notice about John? He said the break, will help him. He was happy to come back before the break from the injury. Like, what do you think you guys can do together moving forward here?
Yeah, just keep playing the way we have been playing for the past couple of years.
Did you stay?
No, I watched it. Yeah, it was exciting. So I wasn't going to miss it.
Talk about your emotion watching that goal by McDavid.
Yeah, no, I was, it felt like I was kind of like there and involved because I couldn't go to sleep after, it was exciting, it's great hockey to watch. I mean, fabulous hockey. And, somebody's got to lose. It's tough, right? So, but overall, really enjoyed the whole Four Nations. I thought that NHL and the players and everybody involved did a great job. And, it obviously turned out to be a lot of people involved in watching it, so which is great for the league.
What went through your mind watching Binnington?
Yeah, I've seen him do that before. Just, I don't know, competitive is the best word I can use. Like, he was highly competitive in that game for me. He loves to challenge, and he's got to recover on things, and he did on that one glove save. Like, it's difficult for like the way he plays at times. It's a lot of effort, and he put in a lot of effort last night, and he was great for Canada.
John Cooper really kind of stood behind him throughout that tournament, and then there was kind of a moment with them at the end.
Well, I think it was a great call because, I get people can criticize goals that go in on goalies, and that happens, a bad goal here and there. But, if you look at the whole body of work, he made a bunch of real good saves in the whole series.
What do you think that performance can do for Mitch moving forward here?
Yeah, no, I mean, I thought both our guys were excellent in the game. You know, Matty had it on his stick in overtime too, and could have ended it. But I thought they both had a good tournament, which was great to see. And you know, happy for Mitch, he won, and you know, I'm unhappy for Matty. He didn't win, they didn't win. So, but I think you know, going to you know, playing with the best players in the world and being in that environment and being in that stressed situation is good for our players
What do you expect?
to experience that
Yeah. And to thrive in it too,
and to
right?
thrive in it. And he made a great play at the end. You know, it's a bang bang play, and it's you know, not many guys can make that play. That's a bang bang play.
You predicted the final score, 3-2. Any other predictions you can share with us?
I thought it'd be a tight game. You know, I really did. I thought that, you know, there's going to be a couple goals scored. There's a lot of good players out there that can put the puck in the net. And, yeah, like I said, it was a great game.
Did you get in on any of the bets that were going around this room?
I got some money from Knies. He hasn't paid me yet, so I said it'll be more tomorrow.
What's
How
your
tough a
challenge?
turnaround do you think that's going to be for Mitch and us tomorrow?
Yeah, that depends. You know, I think they played the games, but they had time off there too from a physical standpoint. But there's a lot put into that game, obviously, by both teams and players. I think emotionally, it'll be interesting to see. You know, I think it's a mental grind. You know, to be in that environment shift after shift. But you know, you know, it's tough for me to say what they're feeling and how they feel and all that. You know, I text both of them last night and congratulated both of them, and you know, we'll see tomorrow when
Did
they
you
get.
hear back?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, they got back to me.
What's the challenge?
Good boys, good guys.
What's the challenge for you tomorrow? Getting everybody back-to-back games, and
Yeah,
it's crazy. Eh?
yeah, it's crazy for sure. But you know, I think that we had some good practices here. It was a real good practice today. Good pace. Guys are energized and are ready to go. So I think it's going to be a lot of energy out there. It's going to be a lot of you know, it'll be fast. I think it's going to be real fast. So I think it's simplifying your game and trying to get that timing back and things like that will be important.
As a guy that spent a lot of your career in both Canada and the United States, what did you make of all the tension? It seemed there's a lot of politics that went into the tension that was happening at that Four Nations. What did you make of all that?
Well, you're asking the wrong guy when it comes to politics. I really don't get too involved with that, and I get it. There is tension and this and that, but you know, that's people's choices. They have choices, and they have, you know, it's a free country.
Pacioretty was on the ice but didn't take
Yeah,
part. Do you have a
didn't
timeline?
feel good enough, you know, with what happened the other day. So I think it's more of he needs to get relief. It's not so much of an injury, I don't believe. It's just he's got some tightness and things like that. So I think it's just, you know, he could come in tomorrow and feel a lot better. You know, I thought he said he felt better today, which was good, but just not capable of getting out there and practicing yet.
Mitch is getting a lot of attention because of the win, but what did you see from Austin last night? 2 primary assists, and
Yeah,
just the way he
well,
was able to lead.
I
men
thought I
around.
saw a real good 200-foot game out of him the whole series, the whole tournament. I thought he was really solid and, you know, did some real good things without the puck with his stick details and his positioning and things like that. And, you know, again, he had opportunities to end that game with a puck on his stick. It didn't happen, but I thought he was excellent the whole tournament.
Is Kelly Armcock a guy that you could see getting into a game this weekend, or is it a little still more in advance?
No, he will not be available this weekend.